The gay stuff that go on in the Baltimore City jail, and it wasn't just that. I was in group homes in Baltimore, juvenile detention centers, then big boy jail. So, what y'all thought went on up in that motherfucker? Like I said, I don't get approached by gay men or get walking gay stereotypes or flamboyant or feminine gay men. When they see me, they be like, "Oh, hey girl, what's good?" When it's a difference because they don't look at me like I'm some man. Gay men are attracted to men. They look at me like I'm a queen, like I want more girl up over here. You know, now the trade, the masculine trade, that's all I've ever known to come on to me. That's all I've ever known to approach me. So, being that I was in group homes and juvenile detention centers, because in the 90s I was bad, it's so much homoerotic shit and so much stuff that goes down. And I'm not saying every dude in these places is gay. I'm just going to say it's a lot of that activity. It's a lot of that activity. So, and then when you see a lot of this shit, because I didn't sit up there and seen niggas eat each other asses off the cast iron toilet. You eating a whole dingleberry out of nigga ass crack. You down on your goddamn motherfucking knees, sucking a nigga dick while he dropping stinking loads, sitting on that motherfucking cast iron toilet. Then you see these niggas on the streets walking with Shorty and a baby. He had his whole fucking face in a cast iron toilet, basically eating shit and turds. And I done seen that too. Nigga so turned on by his cellmate or turned on by his masculine bro, he done ate his whole shit up out the goddamn toilet. He probably licked the cast iron toilet. Like I said, I've seen a lot. I've seen niggas do shit with their mouths and then go back home and kiss up on y'all and the kids. I've seen DO men master manipulate the fuck up out of you women in the straight community. Because in this fucking community, if you're masculine, attractive, and black, you always get a pass. Because we don't hold men accountable. Like I said, it's always room to blame the black single mother, the transgender, or the gay boy, or the gays in general, or white people, for why masculine black men are doing the things they're doing. See, that's what we fall back on. So DL men already know this. They reap off the benefits and the rewards that you're going to blame the tranny and the gay guy, or the single black mother for his actions. So he'll never be held accountable for anything. And being that he's black, masculine, attractive, some of you women actually don't give a fuck how many nigga asses and dicks he fucking sucking. You want them. You want them. Uh-huh. So, I've seen so much. And like I said, I've seen so much with these two eyeballs. A lot of you women who just don't tolerate that from men, you will lose your lunch. But the glory holes in the sex parties and the cruising parks, it ain't just gay people you will run into at these places. It's a lot of married men, a lot of hood niggas. And you ain't seen nothing until you seen a big brawling masculine motherfucking man bend over and take it up the ass and suck a lot of dick in a party. And then somewhere with the baby mother and kids, and then around the heterosexuals. Now you're a heterosexual man because you're in this heterosexual setting. But up in the sex party, nigga, you was a shish kebab. You was a shish kebab. Face down, ass up. Straight gorilla style. It looked like a big, giant, muscular gorilla, ass tooted up in the air, just bent over on your knees and just taking it all up in the ass. Or somewhere at the glory hole, sucking dick, or somewhere in the cruising park, getting it in with niggas. Like I said, and then when you see them in the heterosexual setting with the baby mother, girlfriend, and all the bros and homies, it's a different motherfucker. Different motherfucker. But like I said, if you ain't seen what was behind the curtain, if you ain't never seen them get down in full effect, you ain't seen nothing yet. Like I said, I had many of them up over here. Legs all spread open, big muscular. Like I said, it don't matter if they masculine, because masculinity says nothing about who you choose to lay down with. Masculinity is masculinity. It doesn't say who you choose to lay down with or what you choose sexually to do. It's just masculinity. So don't ever mistake it like you know somebody because they masculine, or be surprised like, oh my God, he's so masculine and straight looking. I wouldn't have thought, because you're placing too much into the masculinity. You're trying to equate masculinity with heterosexuality, but it's tons of masculine DL men up out here, tons of masculine thugs, tons of masculine men up out here in general who are taking it up the ass daily. who are sucking dick and eating niggas' asses and doing nasty gay shit, licking boots, sucking farts out of niggas' asses. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I've seen it where a nigga be bent over, got a whole baby mother, but everybody pissed in your ass. Everybody took a hot, warm piss in your motherfucking dookie hole. But you ask the baby mothers, honey, they don't know shit a lot of the times because they just think I got a whole man up in here. I got a whole man. But they don't like to see how wild niggas get behind closed doors. Why everybody that nutted in your nigga ass and pissed in your nigga ass. Your nigga got a whole bunch of nut and piss in his motherfucking ass. And I didn't just see that sex part. Fucking lockup. Fucking lockup. Whole shit smell like ass because niggas is fucking. Niggas is fucking. And I done told y'all. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde. It's a Jekyll and Hyde. You know the story of Jekyll and Hyde. There's two different motherfuckers. I've seen it. I've seen it damn near my whole life. Like I said, I've seen it. Even when I was in a group home and the male staff member, I used to go to school with his kids. I ate dinner with his wife. And then when his family wasn't home, he used to take me over there as a 14-year-old kid and have sex with me. And when they come to these men, they don't identify as gay. They don't look gay. And he used to be surprised how many times I rode in the car with him. And they're like, that's your son? He was like, no, this is one of the group home kids. And then women just walk up to the car. Women, he know, besides his wife, he know I asked the women. Even the women who worked in my group home. Oh, he fine. Because he's one of those black male masculine staff members. You know, and he's attractive. But did y'all know he was fucking a 14-year-old little boy? Mind you, I'm sitting in the bed with this butt-ass naked man. Doing shit with him. Doing gay shit with him. And then I'm sitting there eating candy. Watching Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. But I've eaten here in your house with your wife and kids. I go to school with your kids. You even asked me, did you see my kids today at school? So, tell people all the time. And that was one of my first sexual experience. But like I said, these men, you spot them, they don't look gay. They don't look like a walking gay stereotype. But nobody knows, oh, you having sex with a 14-year-old little boy. See that? Like I said, and you need to watch y'all kids, because telling y'all. But yeah, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit I done seen and been through. And they can really fuck your kids when your parents are smoking crack. And my mother loved her crack. She loved her crack. So when they know the mama smoking crack, oh, they gonna fuck your kids. Somebody gonna fuck your kids when you over there smoking crack. Because mama only care about crack. And it's not like a held down and rape and take it. I was already gay, you know? But like I said, at 14, I'm not really experienced too much with sex. I don't know. Maybe playing around with other little boys my age, but never with a grown man. Never with a grown man. And you'd be surprised as a young little gay boy. Or when I started experimenting with hair and makeup as a teenager, and then grown men start looking at me a certain way. And your mother know you do that, and these men don't look gay. Or they have children, and they be like, oh, you dressing up like that? And you could tell by the way you're attracted by a little boy in hair and makeup. Told y'all I done seen some shit. I could write a book. You're turned on by a little boy up in little girl clothes, walking around, and I'm a teenage boy, walking around. You're turned on by that. A grown man married with kids and who don't appear to be gay or walking gay stereotype. And y'all people would have thought that he was straight. And then in the 90s, you couldn't say this shit. You couldn't really say anything about anything. Like I said, you just learn to keep it to yourself. But today's a whole different day, bitch. So like I said, today I'm able to talk about this shit and be graphic. A lot of shit goes on. It's a whole nother world. It's like a whole nother world. You know, and I tell people, and some of you heterosexuals, you live in one world. But then when you get a glimpse into that other fucking world and you see some shit, child, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. There's whole other worlds out here, whole underground worlds where shit is going on. And then people present themselves to be a certain way, right? And then you buy that, but behind closed doors and behind the scenes is a whole nother world. That's why I said looks can be deceiving. People can present themselves to you however they want, but behind closed doors where nobody sees is a whole different fucking phenomenon. It's a wrap. I'm out.